Check, check.
It's Baig and Tricks trivia time. Grab your friends and play it online. With Ali and Gina and Taco just for you. It's Baig and Tricks trivia time. And we're feeling alright. Okay, come on, let's play.
Hi, hello, happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome, thank you for joining us for this general knowledge trivia night. My name is Ali with Baig and Tricks Entertainment. We're excited to be doing this. Thank you all for choosing to be here. It is back and forth between beautiful and horrible outside, at least here in Lockport, Illinois. So thanks for being here. We're going to get into some trivia here in just a few minutes. But before we do, I just want to give people a chance to join. If this is your first time playing trivia, do make sure that you join our online trivia platform. If you're here on YouTube with us, that's where you're going to hear and see me read the questions for you. But to actually participate and to actually submit your answers and have a chance at winning the prize tonight, the gift card to Elmhurst Brewing Company, you need to join the online game. You can do that by joining the link at the bottom of the screen, online.baigoftricks.com. Once you go to that website, it'll give you a box and ask for a code. All you need to do is put in the code TRICKS3. TRICKS3. It's that simple. There's no apps to download, nothing special you need to do. Just open up. I recommend doing it from your phone. Open up a browser and go to the website, online.baigoftricks.com. It's going to ask you for your name or whatever you want your team name to be, and then what state you're playing from or what country you're playing from, if you're not here in the United States. Once you do those two things, you are in. You're good to go. Once you see this screen where it says the game will begin shortly, there's nothing else you need to do.
Christiane brought up a good point. Why does it say May 19th?
What's today?
The 28th.
Oh,
Quarantine
Christian.
brain.
Yeah. It is not May 19th. What's the date today?
The 28th.
May 28th. I'm actually going to fix that because I don't want anybody else to be confused when they join.
Hi.
28, 20. Bada bing, bada boom. And we're fixed. Thank you, Christiane, for catching that. All right, let me just double check everything else now that we're in here. One second. I'm going to throw Taco up on here because I'm noticing that this didn't update as much as I would have liked. So give me 1 second, everybody. Sorry for the silence. I'm not the best multitasker. 1 more second. So again, if you're joining us for the first time, if you've already gone to the website, online.baigoftricks.com, put in that code TRICKS3. It should now correctly say Baig and Tricks General Knowledge Trivia 52820. That is the right game. If you see that screen that says the game will begin shortly, you're good to go. You don't have to do anything else. You're into the game. The game will begin here in just a couple minutes once I start it on my end. We're just going to give it a few more minutes for people to join in the game. Right now, we're just about over 60 people, so thank you all for being here on this Thursday night. I'll be back on your screen here in just 1 second. In the meantime, at least you have Taco to look at. All right, and we are good. That's the wrong screen. Welcome! It's Thursday. It's been a long week. Thanks for being here, guys. If this is your first time joining us, we're so excited that you've chosen to do this with us. We put these events on pretty much every single night during the week for free to give you guys something to do. So thank you for joining us, and thank you to our sponsor, Elmhurst Brewing Company. Out of Elmhurst, Illinois, delicious brewery, delicious beer and food. They're open for curbside carryout and delivery in the area. Soon they will have their beer garden open in compliance with all the rules set here in Illinois. So please check them out if you haven't yet. And if you are the winner tonight, you'll have a very big reason to check them out because you will win a $25 gift card to Elmhurst Brewing Company. So we love them for just being awesome, but for sponsoring all of these events. They've sponsored pretty much almost every event we've hosted since this started. So since we're playing for a gift card tonight, there's one rule when we're playing trivia, everybody. No cheating. Anything you answer needs to come out of somebody's brain, not out of somebody's phone or computer. Even though you're on your computer, the answers need to come out of your own brain. That's it. Other than that, I'll explain how the game works here right before we start, which will happen in just a minute. But before we do, a few things you can see rotating right there on the screen. Right after we finish this tonight at 9 o'clock, we have Game of Thrones trivia. And then tomorrow, we're back with a general knowledge trivia night to benefit DuPage Pads, helping individuals who don't have a place to go or a place to stay. We're raising money for that great organization on Fundraiser Friday. Brand new general knowledge trivia night tomorrow. You can purchase a ticket for that event. All of the proceeds for that go directly to DuPage Pads. All of the information is on the Facebook event you can find online. So thank you for being here tonight. Thank you to those of you that have been playing trivia with us for the last 2.5 months. And a special thank you to anybody who's donated. You can see the links down below me here. They'll be here all night. If you feel so inclined, this game is free to play. You don't have to pay to play. But if you would like to, we do absolutely accept any donations or tips you would like to send via Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle. All of those links are down there. So thank you to everybody that's already donated. Specifically, tonight's... I don't have a good term, donation drawing winner, but I wanted a cooler term than that. Crystal, who was our winner from last week. What we do is once per week, everybody that donates, we draw a name out, and if we choose you, you get to choose one of the trivia nights that we host the following week. So this week, Crystal was chosen, and she asked us to do a general knowledge trivia night, but featuring questions from some of her favorite categories. So tonight, you're going to see questions from a variety of categories, including American Horror Story, Glee, toys from the 80s and 90s, Rent, the musical, the Food Network, board games, game shows, Big Brother, the TV show, and 90s and 2000s country music. So even if those are probably not your favorite categories, don't go anywhere because this is still a general knowledge trivia game. This is anybody's game to win. Crystal has not seen these questions. She's absolutely eligible to win. I wrote these just earlier today. So thank you so much to Crystal and to everybody else that has ever donated to Baig of Tricks. Those donations mean the world to us. They allow us to continue to put these events on for you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't say it enough. This is the one way we're trying to give back to the best of our ability is letting one of you choose one of the trivia nights we do. We'll be drawing our next winner tomorrow. I'm going to get better about doing it on Friday, so watch your email or Facebook. I'll reach out to you in whatever way that I can if you're chosen, and you'll get to tell us one trivia night you'd like to see next week. Thank you, Nicole, for the donation. I just saw that come through. Thank you, Charles, for the donation. So much, you guys. We really, really appreciate it. So we're going to dive into the game here in just a second. But you did hear me mention, I just want to say one more time, tonight is the final regular trivia night. We're doing Game of Thrones at 9 o'clock Central Time. So just about an hour after this one ends. Game of Thrones trivia will cover mostly the TV show, but some questions may come from the books. I'll tell you, not really many or any questions come from the final season of the show because let's just not talk about that. But it's going to be a good time tonight, so please join us for that after we're finished here. Other than that, we're going to get started here in just a second. Please say thank you. Give a big high five to Gina. She's behind the keyboard, hanging out, chatting with you all on YouTube. And, of course, as always, Taco is here, currently dozing. Oh. All right. Okay. Oh, it's been a long week, everybody. I'm so happy that you're here. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for being so conversational in the chat. We even noticed yesterday during Music Bingo, more and more of you out there have become regulars of not only trivia, but Music Bingo. And you bring your personality and your conversations to the Music Bingo Facebook chat, and it just makes the event entirely different. And Bobby and I talked as soon as we finished Music Bingo last night about how much we love that. So thank you guys for continuing to join us and just making this feel more personable, even though, again, we're separated by these crazy times, we're coming together in a completely different way, and I really love and appreciate it, so thank you all. So we are going to dive into the game here. I'm up here now. The game will be here. If you have not yet, make sure, this is the last chance before we start, to join the online game. Just open up your phone, open up a browser, online.baigoftricks.com, enter in the code TRICKS3, and you'll be good to go. So let me jump over here to the game. Get this up on the screen. So how it's going to work tonight, we have a mixture still of multiple choice questions and questions where you'll actually have to fill in the answer all on your own. So we're going to start it out a little bit easier with the multiple choice questions. And how that works is I will ask you a question, and then once I start the timer, every question has a 30-second timer. Once I start the timer, you will see on your screen 4 answer options appear for all of the multiple choice questions. So with those questions, one of those answers is always correct. It's always going to be either A, B, C, or D. So even if you're not sure of an answer, you do want to guess one because you have a 25% shot at guessing it right. You don't lose any points if you're wrong, ever, with any of our questions. However, the catch here with the multiple choice questions is the sooner that you answer, the quicker that you answer, the more points you'll earn if you're right. So the multiple choice questions are worth a maximum of 150 points. If you answer 5 seconds after the timer starts and you're correct, you're going to earn more points than somebody who answers 10 seconds after you. So it does pay to answer quickly, but the one thing you need to know is you have to be careful because if you click A, that's your answer. You can't click A and then change it to B or C or D. Whatever you click is your answer. We're going to do a practice question right now, so if you're still not sure how this works, you're about to see. With that said, anything before we start? From you, from the chat, from Taco?
Lots in the chat.
Good. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for being here. Cheers to Crystal. Thank you for donating. And again, and we're so happy to put this on for you and for everybody tonight. So here we go. Practice question will be on your screen as soon as I hit this button. Here we go. You won't see the answer options until I start the timer. What is the name of your host today? So once again, this is a practice question. It's not worth any points, but it looks just like the other multiple choice questions, so you get a feel for how it works. What is the name of your host today from these 4 options? Is my name Angel, Mark, Ali, or Roger? What is the name of your host today? Angel, Mark, Ali, or Roger? Just click the name on your screen that you believe is my name. And if this was a real question, the sooner you click that, the more points you'd earn. But for this one, it's not worth any points. So have some fun. Take your time. Figure it out. All right. Everybody is in. It's like we have about 70 people hanging out right now. Oh, actually, to be clear, is Chris Barbian out there?
Sure is.
We have not 79 people hanging out. We have exactly 69 people hanging out right now. So even though less than 90% of you got this right, my name is Ali. Good job. 57 of you said that. We'll still call this a social, and we'll drink together. Cheers, everybody. A social is what we do just to congratulate and celebrate how well you guys answer when you answer very well. And as you can see, I'm drinking a cold brew right now, so you certainly don't have to cheers with alcohol. But I'm ready for that later, too, so don't worry. Cheers, everybody.
Literally lined up.
Yeah.
Oh, yay, the internet's working again.
Oh, good. AT&T got it done. All right, here we go, everybody. This next question is going to kick off the questions that actually count for points. And don't forget, we have a $25 gift card on the line for Elmhurst Brewing Company, so keep it fair, keep it honest. Don't Google these answers. Just make sure you're answering from your brain.
Looks like a tornado out there.
Question 2. That's not good. In what year did the first season of the TV show Big Brother premiere in the U.S.? So in the United States, what year was the first season of Big Brother? Was it 2005, 2000, 2006, or 1999? Ooh, milkshake IPA. Cake beer?
Oh, yeah. There was a lemon cake.
You guys, there are literally 1,000 messages that I haven't seen. Never gonna catch up. Seen exactly 0 episodes of Big Brother.
I think I know this, and I agree. I have seen 0. Is it?
Yes. Gina got it right. 19 of you said 2005. 29 of you said 2000. 6 of you said 2006. 17 people said 1999. Big Brother premiered the same year as Survivor, which was the year 2000. So 29 of you got that right. Good job. That one off to a good start overall. Question number 3. Ken Jennings won over $2.5 million in 2004 on what game show? Was it Deal or No Deal? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Jeopardy or The Price is Right?
One of our favorites.
Yes. Oh, did you see Charles in the... Oh, yeah. In the year 2000.
This guy is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
It's like bright and also gray and green.
All right, everybody is in. BB Canada got canceled. Oh, yeah. Kayla loves Big Brother. Oh, you guys made this a social. Nobody fooled here. Correct answer is Jeopardy. Ken Jennings, the greatest of all time, as determined in the recent tournament between him, James Holzhauer, and Brad. And Ken Jennings took it home. I met Ken Jennings at Anderson's bookstore in Downers Grove, getting my Ken Jennings book signed because I'm a dork.
He's your idol?
Yeah, I do like the guy. All right, question 4. How many seasons of American Horror Story have aired as of today? How many seasons of American Horror Story have aired as of today? Is it 9 seasons, 8 seasons, 7 seasons, 6 seasons? I just wanted to keep counting.
Wait, is this real? Where Chanson was on Jeopardy?
Oh, I didn't know that. Rich, you were on Jeopardy?
Talk about it. Taco about it.
He was.
Whoa. I want to hear about it. I want to find your episode.
We'll find it. We'll watch it. Ooh, everybody's in, and you guys went 3 ways with this. Some of you said 9, some of you said 8, some of you said 7. Only a few of you said 6. Correct answer here is spacebar. 9. 9 seasons. Number 10 has been confirmed, but I believe pushed back, obviously. But 9 seasons have aired as of today, so good job. Question number 5. We'll look at the standings for the first time after this one. So this is a follow-up to the last question. Which of the following options is not the subtitle of a season of American Horror Story? So they each have a theme or a title for each season. Which of these is not an actual subtitle for a season of American Horror Story? Is it Asylum, Cult, Coven, or Big Top? Which of these is not an actual subtitle for the season of American Horror Story? I need the marbles to keep my name out of your mouth.
Spell your scores in this game.
Oh, God. Allegedly. All right. Let's see what you guys thought. So 23 of you said Cult. Only 9 of you said Coven. 1 person Asylum. But 45 of you correctly said Big Top. They did have a circus-related season. That was called Freak Show. But Big Top, I just made up. So good job, everybody. We're going to take a look at the standings for the first time. First, second, and third place will be at the top of the screen, and they won't go anywhere. Everybody else is going to rotate through, so make sure you're watching, see where you've landed, and we will let this go through at least once, maybe twice, see where everybody's at. Let's take a look at Taco. Andrea, Hermione Granger, and Tactical Chemist in first, second, and third. Trivia Peppers in fourth. Jen Sterna in fifth, I believe. M-Dubs 85 there. Hogan's and friends all over the place. If only Liana had those. General knowledge. Salutes. Looking at these team names. JMO, Jeff. I actually contacted the company, that made this platform to begin with and asked if there was any way to slow it down because I like reading all of your team names, but I just can't read that quickly. The Spicy Meatballs, welcome back. Hey, Tacos Party people. Mert Werlin, welcome. And Hasera. Jen Widener's up there. Oh, that's who it was, not Sterna. Sorry. Missy D. Mama Lens. Welcome, welcome. Jen Sterna is there, 25th. Jeff D in 35th. Tony Stark, welcome. Quizzed in the face. Right in front of Eric S, who's tied with Rich H. Ricky Bobby. You're not first, you're last. Lazy Housewives. Brian Kramer, welcome back. Batty. Mert Werlin had to rejoin. Welcome, Matt. All right, that's it. We've seen it twice, so let's go on. We actually have a few more multiple choice questions. Starting with this one. Question 6. The TV show Glee takes place at which fictional high school? The TV show Glee takes place at what fictional high school? Is it Hickory High School, William McKinley High School, East High School, or Bayside High School? Thank you, Brian, for the donation. We appreciate it. Sincerely. All right, everybody's in. Yeah, see what I mean? This is a specific question about Glee, and I can't imagine all of you watch it, but 84% of you still got it right. William McKinley High School, the right one here. East High School is from High School Musical. Bayside High from Saved by the Bell. Hickory High School, I don't know. I just think I Googled high school names. I don't think that's a fake one. I think that's a real one. Question 7. Tickle Me Elmo. Tickle Me Elmo was released with a very short supply that caused a shopping frenzy during Christmas time of what year? What year was the Tickle Me Elmo Christmas craze? Was it 1998, 96, 97, or 99? It's a tough one.
Really? That gift.
Oh, yeah. There's the other one. I love the gif of Elmo on the fake toilet.
Me too.
It's okay. Is it thunder?
I don't know.
Or a truck? Taco.
Story of our lives.
Yeah. Same screen name. Yeah, no, you're good, Matt. I figure that's what usually happens when somebody has the same team name twice. What show movie was East? That was High School Musical, Chris. Yeah, sort of as expected. You guys split 4 ways here. But the majority of you got it right. 1996. It was really right at Thanksgiving, like day after Thanksgiving, they just sold out. And then everybody went nuts looking for one before Christmas. Did you have anybody out there have a Tickle Me Elmo? Did you have one? I don't think I had one. Question number 8. Talking about game shows. This GIF is not related. It is just fun. What is the longest continuously, that's not spelled right, continuously running game show of all time in the United States with only 2 hosts since its current run started in 1972. So this show has been on the air since 1972, continuously, has not stopped, and has only had 2 hosts since it started. Which of these is the game show in question?
Maggie had a Tickle Me Elmo.
Oh, nice. Continuously. I can't spell today.
Today's a weird day.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a bad one.
Yeah.
Continuously.
Continuously.
Yeah, we're not on our A game today. Something's off in the universe.
Yeah. It's this weather.
Yeah. I have an awesome Sunday.
All right. Here we go. Everybody's in. Everybody's in. And the correct answer is Price is Wrong, bitch. The Price is Right. Price is Right. Bob Barker and then Drew Carey. Family Feud, Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, all been on for a long time. Obviously, Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune have not had many hosts either, but they've not been on as long as The Price is Right. So good job. Question 9. A Big Brother question. Again, you can at least guess, even if you've not seen it. You have a 1 in 4 shot. Which of the following individuals have not been a participant? Has. Oh, that's thunder. Guys, if I disappear, it's because our power went out.
The sky is super bright.
Yeah. Which of these individuals has not been a participant on the U.S. version of Celebrity Big Brother here in America? It's only been 2 seasons, I believe. Which of these individuals has not been a participant on Celebrity Big Brother? Joey Lawrence, Mark McGrath, Mario Lopez, or Tom Green?
I went on with Leslie Jordan on Celebrity Big Brother. Remember he was talking about the French girl who stomped on his pasta.
Oh, yeah. It's okay, Nicole. There's plenty of time left. Plenty of questions left. All right, everybody's in. And you guys did well. You did well. Joey Lawrence, Mark McGrath, and Tom Green have all been on Celebrity Big Brother. I think Mark McGrath was the first season. Joey and Tom were the second. Mario Lopez, not on any season of Celebrity Big Brother here in the U.S. That's the correct answer. Good job. Question 10. Which of these 4 famous television shows was not on the Food Network? Which of these 4 shows listed was not a show from the Food Network? Was it A, The Martha Stewart Show, B, Iron Chef, C, The Kitchen, or D, Chopped? What you looking at, bud? All right, everybody's in. Let's see what you thought. 47 people said The Martha Stewart Show, 5 people Iron Chef, 3 people Chopped. 23 people said The Kitchen. Correct answer was, in fact, The Martha Stewart Show, not a Food Network show. Iron Chef, The Kitchen, Chopped, all originally Food Network shows. We're going to take a look at the standings, see what, if anything, has changed. And it has. Nancy Marie is in first. SSDGM in second. Wacky Waving Inflatable Arm something in third. I see Big Chris Sikora there in 13th. A-hole number 1 in 14th. Walls Do Trivia, welcome. Smells Like Team Spirit, welcome back. Albert Baig with Sack of Deception. Nice. Let's see if I recognize any of these other ones here. Oh. So we actually have a few more multiple choice questions tonight. So typically we just do 10, but I threw in some extra multiple choice tonight. In fact, just 2 more. I'm not sure why just 2 more, but I did. So we'll do 2 more multiple choice here, and then we'll dive into our first of 2 mini bonus rounds. So here we go. Still multiple choice. 2 more multiple choice questions coming up. Question number 11 always takes a second to load. Another gay Fieri debate? No. Charles, Top Chef would have been a good one. That would have been a little trickier, I think, as an option there. That was a Bravo, though, show, right? Martha and Snoop cooking is amazing. Yes, it is. All right. The musical Rent is loosely based on what 1896 opera? The musical Rent, loosely based on which of these 1896 operas? Mamie, Rosette, Throgrim, Prince Igor, or La Boheme? Which of these was loose inspiration for Rent? Missy D, Food Network trivia would be great. I haven't seen every season, but Food Network Star, I always enjoy that one. The mixture between the cooking and the presentation. Murderino's killing it. SSDGM. All right. You guys did very well here. Enough for a social. Ahohim. I think I'm saying it right. Cheers, everybody. 75 of you. So more of you have joined. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Glad to be spending Thursday night with you. Question number 12. This is our final multiple choice question. And we're going to switch things up. Another Food Network question. In the show Cupcake Wars on the Food Network, who is the female judge that is always present in the judging panel? They rotate their judges, but there is one woman who is, I believe, always on the judging panel. Which of the following individuals is it? Is it Dominique Crenn, Candace Nelson, Elena Arzak, or April Bloomfield? Which of these is always present Cupcake Wars judging table? I like the gift for this one.
Oh my gosh. Literally cupcake.
Yeah. Thanks, John. I thought the same. You guys did well here. You did very well. For our final multiple choice question, 48 of you correctly said Candace Nelson. Was she Sprinkles Cupcakes? Is that her? Did she start Sprinkles? Is that Candace Nelson?
Yeah.
Right? I get it confused between this and Sugar Rush.
That was the right question.
Yeah, the one you told me about. What it's based on, La Boheme.
Oh.
All right, that's it for multiple choice. So we'll look at the standings once more. Probably hasn't changed too much. Whoa, Nancy Marie in first. Albin Sakura in second place. Welcome, Albin. Great job. Lindsay in third. Great job, Lindsay. Everybody else, your scores are rotating through, so I'll let you see those while I tell you how the next round will work. Things are going to change not too much. The biggest change right now is there will no longer be multiple choice answers. So for the rest of the game, I'm going to ask you a question, and you will have to actually type in the answer all on your own. So just by that fact, it's going to be a little bit tougher. As we go through this, too, the questions will get a little tougher. But before we get to tougher general knowledge questions, we're going to do 2 mini bonus rounds. Tonight, both of our bonus rounds are picture rounds. So how it works, the next 5 questions are all from the same category. I'm going to put a picture up on the screen, and it's going to be asking you something about the picture. You just have to answer by typing your answer in the text box and hitting submit before the timer runs out. So a few things you need to know if you haven't played before. There is still a 30-second timer, but you no longer lose points if it takes you a while to answer. If you're correct, you earn all of the points, and if you're wrong, you earn none of the points. There's no more in between. And I'm telling you that so that you take your time and spell your answer correctly. Spell your answer right. If you spell it right, the computer grades it for me, makes everything simple, makes it move quickly. If you spell it wrong, you're still probably going to get points, but then I have to go in and fix it, and it will tell you on your phone that you got it wrong if you don't spell it right. So take your time, spell it. My one big suggestion is still submit your answers before the timer hits 5 seconds. That's not a rule. That's just a suggestion because this is the internet, and it doesn't always work perfectly. So you do have plenty of time to type, but you do want to submit your answer before that timer hits 5 seconds to give your computer or your phone time to send it through the World Wide Web and get graded by our servers. So here we go. We have 2 mini bonus rounds tonight, and they are both picture rounds. I told you all of the categories earlier, and you're about to see one of those categories come to life. Our first picture round is going to be hated by most everyone. Name the famous country music artist. Name the famous country music artist. Before you lose your minds, I promise you it's probably not as tough as you're imagining. I guarantee you've at least heard these names at some point, but we'll see if you recognize them. These are all worth 200 points apiece, and again, you're earning all of the points if you're right. So take a guess. You don't lose any points if you're wrong. Here we go. Number 1. Unless I say differently, I am looking for first and last name. Looking for first and last name, unless I say differently. So here we go. First picture round question. Name this country music artist. Looking for first and last name.
That's a cool photo.
Thank you. I took it.
If you wish.
Guy Fieri hair and sunglasses trivia.
No.
Brad, here's where we crash and burn. Christiane, sweet. Oh, yeah, Chris, I imagine there'll be some good, funny guesses. All right, throw these up on the screen. Almost all of you knew this really quickly.
What about the alter ego?
Yeah, I accepted the alter. I mean, nobody gave me just the alter ego. Somebody did put it with the real name, which was Garth Brooks. This is Garth Brooks, one of, if not the most popular country music artist of the 90s and into the 2000s, still selling out stadiums when that was happening. And if I'm not mistaken, in the United States, one of the best-selling artists of all time across any genre. I think he's the only person who's had 7 albums go platinum, whatever the high diamond, whatever it is. It's incredible, and a hell of a performer, whether you like country music or not. All right, so y'all did well there. Not Tim McGraw. They both do wear, hats like a lot of country music artists, I guess. 14. Name this country music artist. Looking for first and last name. Name this country music artist and TV star. Star. TV star.
Why not at this point? Oh, that tree is tons of those little helicopters.
Yep. Him and Trisha did a live set from their house. I did not see that Middleton lens, but I would really like to.
I like her cooking show.
Trisha? Yeah.
Yeah. You just kind of want to be her friend and eat her food. It looks really good.
All right, let's see.
Kelly Clarkson's mother-in-law? That I didn't know.
Trisha Yearwood or this woman?
I don't know. Either way, I didn't know.
So if you look at the screen right now, you can see what I see when your answers come in. So obviously, every single person on there got this right. But you all had very different ways of spelling her last name, which is fine. I just have to go through and click them all. So you're going to see them disappear from the screen. When that answer disappears, that means you got points. So it's a good thing when your answer disappears if it's not spelled how I had the original spelling. Yes, which I was double checking. That is the correct spelling there. McIntyre, Reba McIntyre. That was a funny show. So, Kevin, who you love from Shameless?
Yeah.
He was on the Reba show.
I know.
Oh, I didn't know if you watched. It was Van, I think his name was.
Yeah. He was a dummy on there.
Yeah. All right. I mean, he wasn't much better on Shameless.
Oh, no. Circle of the Nice.
All right. 15.
Yeah.
Name this country music artist. Oh, Social! Yeah, Jennifer! Thank you. Social, everybody. Isn't she that KFC guy? Yes, Brad, she was. When they had all the different artists and celebrities being Colonel Sanders. Reba was Colonel Sanders for a commercial. No full name. Yeah, I stopped myself. I went with just Jen that time. Sarah, thank you for saying that. Okay, this round isn't that bad. Thank you. Keith Urban, Nicole Kidman's husband. Yes. You guys did really well here. I only had to fix one. The only people, obviously, who didn't get points here, if you put Kenny Chesney, Billy Ray Cyrus. I could see Billy Ray Cyrus in his face a little bit. Tim McGraw. Nope, this is Keith Urban. All right, here we go. Number 16. Name this country music artist. Looking for first and last name, please. Married to Nicole Kidman. Yes, yes, yes.
To,
It is weird to have me call Jenner. Kicked out of your browser.
See, guys, it's not so bad, right? Like, you
Yeah.
know all these people.
Janessa has been a huge asset for this round.
That's why general knowledge is so fun.
Yeah. Christiane Young, this is her first CD. My first CD that I ever bought, I think, was Weird Al Yankovic. I had his cassettes and then I bought his CD. Also my first concert.
And last time you washed your hair?
Yeah. That is not true. The correct answer here is Faith Hill. Faith Hill. Good job. A little over half of you got that. We just have one more left in our country music artist picture round. What is the name of this country music artist? Looking for first and last name.
I noticed you're using photos of them from far away.
Yeah, I didn't mean to, but I think they want their whole hat in the picture, so they tell them to back up. Just kidding. Garth Brooks didn't have his whole hat. I almost said this guy's name right now on the stream.
I would have laughed very much.
Yeah, done it before.
Very hard.
That was tricky. Looked like T Swift. I could see that. Hey, thanks, Lindsay. Appreciate it. It got hard. Sarah, that's what she said.
Oh my god.
All right, everybody's in. So a few more guesses on this one. Still not. I think a lot of people just went with Tim McGraw if they didn't know, which is fair. Brad Paisley Nation, what is on your side? Braid Paisley, that's good. Oh, this is close. Kenny Chesney, he's in the commercial with the football player. Looking for first and last name. Brad Paisley. Brad Paisley. Good job, everybody. That's the end of the country music picture round. Let's take a look at the standings. See where you're at. Nancy Marie still up there in first. Albin in second. Lindsay in third still. Nothing changed there. Let's get quizzical there in 13th. Hermione Granger right there in 14th. Yeah, his wife is an actress. I learned that when she was in his music video for "I'm Gonna Miss Her." What show was she on? Brad Paisley's wife.
Well, I know her from Father of the Bride.
Oh, Father of the Bride. Yeah.
Put in the comments if you're looking at the comments.
We play both kinds of trivia here, country and western. Brad. Yeah, Chris, good point. It's a close game still. And the next picture round, each question is still worth 200 points. And then the final round of questions are worth 300 each. According to Jim, Missy, that's what I was thinking of, the TV show. And then
Really?
Chrissy Ann said she was on Nashville, too. All right, the next round is a mini bonus round. It is another picture round, so we did 2 of those tonight. This round, nothing to do with country music. We are going to be asking you to identify famous board games. So I'm going to show you a picture of a board game, some of them very old, some of them very recent, but all of them famous board games. You just have to tell me the name of the board game. Some of them easy, some of them tough, but they're each worth 200 points. Once again, you have that 30-second timer. You have the whole time. You're not losing points, but do send your answer in as quickly as you can just to make sure it comes through, but not so quickly that you spell things wrong. Here we go. Question number 18, the first one of our board game round. What is the name of this board game?
Waterboard is a mini game.
Waterboarders. Waterboard games. Waterboarders mini game. Yes. What did Jen Stern do?
Almost like we need another music trivia.
Oh, yeah, I can make that happen soon. Maybe Friday night after our
Tomorrow.
fundraiser. Is that tomorrow? Jeez,
Sure
you
is.
Pete's. Yeah, I like Friday night for that.
You said Jeezy Pete's.
Yeah. I don't want to offend anybody. Jeez, eat Pete's.
Well, shit.
Whale shit. All right. So this one, There's only 2 letters in the answer. Because the answer is Go! An ancient, ancient game. Been around forever. A lot of you thought this was Othello. One easy way to tell the difference, in Othello, the pieces are double-sided. One side is white and one side is black. With Go, you have white stones and you have black stones.
Tricky.
Yeah, I mean, the games are played differently, but that's just an easy way when you're looking at it to tell the difference. So here we go. Question 19. Name this board game. Yep, timer started. 30 seconds.
We had one of these when I was a kid, and we just like pushed the pieces around.
Oh, yeah. You didn't ever...
When I was a kid, I was like, no, please.
I could teach you to play. We have a set downstairs.
Thanks.
Jennifer, rumor has it there's never been 2 identical games of Go ever played. I believe that. There's just in a single deck of cards. They say if you shuffle a deck of cards, I don't know, however many times, one time or something, and you pull it out, that combination has statistically probably never existed before. Because there's 52 different cards and so many different ways that deck could be arranged. Which is, yeah, it's hard to wrap your mind around.
7 times.
7 times. Well, 7 times is what they say to shuffle a deck to get it nice and mixed up if you've been playing a game. I want to play a card game. You just play some major war.
I can put that.
Correct answer. Most of you knew this. I'm going to call it a social. Backgammon. Good job, everybody. Not Plinko, not Othello, Parcheesi, triangles and circles. Good guess. Cheers, everybody. Number 20. Name this board game. This might be the toughest one. What is the name of this board game you see here before you? Charles, yes. That's what Locke taught Walt's son, right? Was it Walt Jr., his name? Yeah, he taught him to play backgammon, I believe. This is giving me stress memories of AP statistics, yes. Waterboarding games, Brad. New category.
I would not. If you hadn't told me this game earlier, I would not have gotten it.
We have it downstairs.
Of course we do. We have a lot of board games downstairs.
I think we own over 70 board games.
We.
I
Thank
do.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you for including me.
No, I mean, we both own them. Just I play them. Oh, you like, somebody guessed Carcassonne. You like Carcassonne?
I do like Carcassonne.
Yeah. The correct answer here, I see a couple of misspellings, so I'm just fixing those. But the correct answer is Stratego. Stratego, that's a fun one. If you've never played, it's a great 2-player game. So it's not chess, but there is some, obviously I almost said there's some strategy involved. It's called friggin' Stratego. So it's a lot of fun. If you've never checked it out, I would recommend it if you like 2-player games. Question 21 coming up. I want to play Cones of Dunshire. Me too, Jeff. Kayla, pieces look different. Yeah, mine too. I have a different set. They're more square pieces. Weapons and Warriors is hours of setup and 20 minutes of fun. That's my favorite part of the game, Rich, is setting it up and taking it down. I love games with a million pieces. What is the name of this game you see on your screen? This one's pretty tough too, I think. All right, everybody's in. It has like working cannons and rubber bands. Rich, you're talking my language. Weapons and Warriors. I'm gonna look it up. Grape Escape. You remember Mousetrap?
Oh, yes.
Do you know there was like an actual way to play the game?
Apparently.
Yeah, I don't believe it. All I know is that you set the entire thing up and then set it off.
Yeah.
But apparently there was a real game to play, Mousetrap.
I like Shoots and Ladders, too.
Shoots and Ladders is good.
Candyland.
Candyland. I still want to make our front yard Candyland one year.
Giant size Candyland.
Yeah. Around Halloween time. All right, I'm marking these right. The correct answer here is Axis and Allies. Axis and Allies. This is not Risk. This is a little more involved than Risk. You can tell by the close-up on the countries and the different figures that they use. Risk was a good guess, though. If you didn't know, Axis and Allies is the correct answer. All right, just one left. This is the most recent of all the games that we've shown. Number 22, name this board game. Year 2000. I hope the next one is Mall Madness. Sorry, Nicole.
Oh, that was fun too.
Mall Madness is fun. Is that the one where you had the electronic card that you bring through, right?
I refuse to play board games with my in-laws. The 8-year-old cheats. I think it's Crystal or Stephanie.
Oh, that makes sense. There's a sale at the pet store.
Oh, yeah.
Mall Madness.
Mall.
Lindsay, I really like Clue.
Dream Day.
Guys, I'm going to throw this out there really quick. I think it's a good time with talking about this round. I know a while ago, Christiane mentioned there's like a Hasbro board game pack on some video game systems. I was going to pick up Clue, but I could only play it either with computer, which is boring, but there's no way for really just Gina and I to play. I guess there's an app we can do, but I think I'm going to buy Clue on PS4 or Xbox. So if you guys would be into that, I'd love to play some Clue too. I do
They're
like
into
Clue.
it.
All right, good.
It seems.
Good.
And Sterna said Clue Party.
Yeah, I like Clue a lot. And then we can watch Clue too.
Yay! That'd be fun.
Yeah, we can have
And we can make cocktails themed after the character.
Yeah. And we can... Oh, there's so many things we can do. I'm marking these answers correct, everybody. So I'm doing this to... Somebody said Gremlins 2, the new batch. Holy answers! Your mom, it's not... I don't think my mom's played this game. But she could. I own this one. Dungeons & Dragons 2, Electric Boogaloo. Let me see if any... Yeah, one other person spelled it just a little wrong, so I want to make sure you get points here. This is a really fun one. It's a good introductory game. If you like board games, but you haven't played a lot of newer strategy board games, this is a good introductory one. There aren't a million rules, but certainly more involved than a lot of your classic board games. And this is another one I could get online. We could play together, guys. All right. Correct answer just went away from your screen, but I'm putting it back up. Settlers of Catan. Settlers of Catan. There are a million expansions now, so good job. You guys did well on this, 60% of you. Let's take a look at the standings before we go into the final round of questions. Nancy Marie still in first. Walls do trivia in second. Whacking Waving Inflatable Arm in third. Everybody else rotating through. Let's take a look at the pup and see what he's doing.
Settlers of Catan.
Settlers of Catan. I'd play that game all
Kayla
day.
wants to know if she got points for just Catan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay.
Anything, if I saw Catan or Settlers.
Kristen Bell and Jack Shepard love this game.
I thought you were going to say they split up.
Oh, God. I would never totally like that. Sierra.
Chris, that just means more people didn't know 3 of the games. Board game knowledge paid off handsomely, yes. Oh, no, I don't want them to split up, Lindsay. I want them to stay together forever.
I think they don't.
Matt, you just played it and you got it wrong? Oh, man.
Quarantine.
It's still a super close game. The next 10 questions will be the final 10 questions, but they're each worth 300 points, which means 3,000 points up for grabs. And first place right now has 2,892. All the way down to 40th has 2,000. So that's only a 3-question swing. Some of these are tough. Some of these will be maybe easy for you. But we'll see how you do. So here we go. Once again, you have to type the answers in. There's no more bonus rounds. They're not all connected. These are random, 10 random questions. Let me see here. Okay, yep.
Points are when Illinois became a state.
Oh, no. That's not that high.
Oh.
Question 23. Question 23. You have to type your answer in. Looking for the name of a TV game show. What game show that ran 1984 to 1986 featured a nefarious character called the Whammy? On what 1980s game show would you be trying to avoid the whammy? See it pictured here.
Can we do a trivia, a general knowledge one time where I choose the themes?
Yes.
On my birthday?
Yes. Or before then, if you want.
Hopefully before then.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I already know what my photos are up with.
Veronica Mars characters. Oh, nice. Yes.
You should do wedding Ew, is it being
I have seen the documentary. It's really good. The guy, he just
nuts.
Yeah. You just want to study something forever.
Crazy.
Ooh, I'm going to put the misspelled answers up on the screen just because the first misspelled answer I saw was somebody who accidentally typed press your lick.
Oh, wow.
Press your lick.
Dirty.
Yeah, I did ask this not too long ago. That's the trick with trivia. It's always trivia. I could ask it and then ask it again because hopefully you remembered. Unfortunately, one of you did not. Next time you will. Press your luck. Press your luck, the correct answer here. Good job. A lot of you in the chat saying that they rebooted it. I haven't seen the updated version. I'm sure it's great. All right, question 24. Talking about Food Network, what popular celebrity chef became the first ever female Iron Chef? Who was the first woman to ever become an Iron Chef in America? No choices, you just have to type it in. Press Your Lick was on the Cinemax channel, Brad. Trying to watch it late at night, just the squiggly lines, yeah.
Oh my god, so weird. Oh.
Is this still on TikTok? Yeah. Oh, hello. All right, everybody.
The adult version.
It's the adult version.
Instead of no whammy, it's...
Oh, God.
No, I won't say anything.
All right, a lot of good guesses here. Oh, I guess I could show you guys. I started grading them before you saw. A lot of good guesses. The correct answer is Kat Cora. Kat Cora, the first female Iron Chef here in the U.S. Alex Gurnishelli is on a lot of Food Network shows. Padma, the host of Top Chef. Stephanie Izzard, the first winner of Top Chef. First, I think. Julia Child needs no introduction. Rachel Ray, Paula Deen. Put some more butter on it. All right, question 25. Another board game question. What board game introduced the world to the trademark Pop-O-Matic dice? You can see it here. What board game gave us the Pop-O-Matic dice?
That picture makes me just want to press
Yeah.
it until it's broke.
I watched the original Iron Chef on TV all the time as a high... Lindsay, I read your question really quick, and I thought it said, I watched the original Iron Chef on TV all the time. Hi. My family thought I was nuts. They probably weren't wrong.
Oh, my God.
I see now what you said as a high schooler. Stephanie Izzard was season 3. Sorry, Charles. Season 1, the guy who's on a lot of stuff now. I don't remember. I watched it all. But there's so many seasons.
Very specific there.
All right. Nobody misspelled this of everyone that got it, which was exactly half of you. The correct answer is trouble. Trouble. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. We'll do one more, then we'll look at the standings. Question 26. We talked about American Horror Story a little bit earlier. We're going to talk about it one more time. The 10th season of American Horror Story was supposed to air in late 2020. It was announced in late February that what former child movie star will be joining the cast. What former child movie star will be joining the cast of the 10th season of American Horror Story? She won the Chicago season. Yeah, I knew it was trouble and changed it.
I would have guessed Bago. I totally forgot about
Bago. Oh, yeah. First woman. Yeah, Charles, that's what I was thinking of. Thank you. The spelling. Yeah, no, I did it to myself, Chris. I did it to myself. All right.
What is it, guys? I have no idea.
You don't know this one?
No.
You'll know it in a
I
second.
can guess from the spelling.
Oh, yeah. Whoa! I'm going to need a second. The correct answer is Macaulay Culkin. So good job, Ollie. Choosing.
Macaulay's not easy to spell.
Yeah.
I see a DJ Tanner in there.
Nice. And you know, technically, legally, his name is Macaulay Culkin after his Twitter poll, what he should change his middle name to.
Do you think he really legally changed it?
I think so. I don't see why he wouldn't. What difference does it make?
You can barely fit on the screen. They don't.
They don't. Yeah, Macaulay Culkin.
Good time to get another drink or use the bathroom.
Yeah, good time to grab a drink. I gotta click each one of these. It is fun to see all the different ways you guys came up with spelling his name. Well, it was reported, I don't remember, I think he's supposed to have an adult scene with, like, Kathy Bates.
Stop.
No, seriously, that was the thing. It was like an older actress that he's supposed to have, like, a love scene with. I think it's Kathy Bates.
I'll watch just for that.
Get the DVR set.
Misery for him. Oh my god. Rich.
I'm almost there.
It should be Home Alone themed. That would be so creepy and so cool. That house is so dramatic looking.
Yeah.
Would make it super creepy.
Malachi Chwakin? Yeah, you know.
Malachi, that's cool.
Oh, all right, everybody's in. Good job. Macaulay Culkin. All right, let's take a look at the standings one last time before we finish this out. Whacking, waving, inflatable up into first. Team Cream in second. A-hole number 1 in third. Good job. Everybody else still up there. She hobble is. Hey, Jennifer Sterna, watch it. Minus 200 points. I can't do that.
Yikes.
All right. Almost through. We just have a couple questions left here. Again, each of these worth 300 points. So lots of points still up for grabs. $25 gift card to the winner. Person with the most points at the end. Here we go. Question 27. Clue! Which weapon from the classic board game Clue is also the title of a Beatles album? For a specific name here. What weapon from the classic board game Clue is also the title of a Beatles album?
I personally love this question.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, Chris, wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tomb raider.
Oh my god. So mean.
A lot of people out here think that the Beatles have an album called Candlestick. I wish. I'm sure that would be incredible. The correct answer, though, is Revolver. There was a revolver in the classic board game Clue, also the name of Beatles albums. Good job. Question 28. Jenny McCarthy got her start as a co-host of what mid-90s dating game show on MTV that pitted 50 guys against 50 girls competing to win a date. What was the name of the mid-90s dating game show on MTV, co-hosted by Jenny McCarthy? She did not look like this then.
No. The host was Chris.
Something.
Hardwick.
Yes. I loved this show.
Me too. Oh, he is married to Patty Hearst's daughter.
Oh. I thought you were going to say he was married to Jenny McCarthy, but I knew that's wrong. It's my man, Donnie. All right, just marking a few of these right. Some great wrong guesses here. Correct answer is singled out. Singled out. Question 29. Actress, singer. What? How did I write this? What actress, singer, and songwriter rose to prominence with her performance as Maureen Johnson in the original Broadway cast of Rent? What actress, singer, and songwriter rose to prominence with her performance as Maureen Johnson in the original Broadway cast of Rent? And yes, thank you for enjoying my gift.
Another fun spelling one.
Oh, God, yeah, I don't know why I did this to myself tonight.
Not as bad as Macaulay.
No. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Kayla. Thanks, Florent. I had fun thinking of this one. Chris, I don't know. We still have a few questions left. We'll see where we go. Oh, TRL, how we discovered new music.
TRL.
Oh, God. I remember, because they timed it so it was like 3 to 4, right?
Yeah,
so
race home.
Yeah,
from
you
school.
race home from school. You know, you
Try to get,
yeah, they
usually
talk
miss-
for like 15 minutes in the beginning, and then they start a song. You'd always catch number one, and for like a year and a half, it was either NSYNC or BSB. Remember when the Bum Bum song, Tom Green, hit number one? I recorded that on VHS. I recorded the day that it hit number one on VHS.
That's amazing.
My bum is on the ship. My bum is
I
on
would
the
get
ship.
so mad when they would like
I hope
only
they don't
play
shoot.
10 seconds of Blink-182, but play like the whole song of Backstreet Boys.
I hope they don't shoot a cannon in my
Lots
bum.
of Britney, yeah.
I'll throw this up. Let's see if it was as bad as Macaulay. No, not quite.
Never heard the Bumba. Oh.
You've never heard the Bum Bum?
Wait, isn't he Canadian too?
Yeah, Tom Green's Canadian. I will post the Bum Bum song in the Baig of Tricks online community as soon as we finish here.
That's alright, Al. I'm sure a lot of people spelled it wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the people who obviously knew the answer and wrote what John Travolta said on stage. All right, we're getting closer. Not Carly Simon, not Jennifer Hudson, not Gizmo. Still on track with the Gremlins 2, the new batch. That gal Travolta messed her name up. That's correct. The correct answer is Adina Menzel or Adele Dazeem. Yeah, this is my favorite gift of the day. Question 30. We just have a couple left. What series of stickers and trading cards was a parody of the extremely popular Cabbage Patch Kids? Series of stickers and trading cards was a parody of the extremely popular Cabbage Patch Kids.
So 80s and 90s toys was a requested.
Yeah, 80s and 90s toys.
Fun.
Yeah.
I love this one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Crystal and Stephanie.
That's okay, Al. Everybody spelled it wrong. You got points if you were close at all. My bum is on the Swedish.
What ridiculous.
I want to hear the loon. The loon. Yeah, I can't wait to post that video. I have not seen the movie that this answer is about. Some of these answers, somebody put Sour Patch Kids. It's close. That's just a delicious candy. We're really just looking for, most importantly here, the Garbage Pail Kids. Garbage Pail Kids. 84 of you, 84% of you, 63 people got that right. Cheers, everybody.
I never saw this movie.
I never saw the movie either. I had the cards. My dad
I
gave
would
me
probably,
the cards.
I'm too squeamish for anything.
Yeah.
Brad
All right.
Still has his.
All right.
Wow.
Mine are probably
Don't.
in my parents' attic. All right, guys. We have one question left. This is the final question of general knowledge trivia. So, before we do it, one more big shout out, one big thank you to Crystal so much for the donation last week that led to you winning the trivia night and asking us to do these categories tonight. So I hope you all can appreciate, even though these were pretty specific categories, I hope you still had fun. I think it was pretty approachable, even if you're not a country music fan or you didn't have Garbage Pail Kids cards as a child. So thank you, Crystal, for the donation. Thank you to everybody that's donated tonight. I've seen those come through. The links are still down below if you'd like to. If you donate by tonight, you'll be in for next week's drawing. So we're going to draw a name tomorrow. So anybody that donates through tonight will be eligible to be the winner and choose one of our trivia nights we do next week. So we have one question left. This final question might seem hard, but give it some thought. Some of you will know it instantly. Don't cheat. Don't Google. Don't use a calculator. It's the final question. We'll go over the final standings after this one right here. The answer is a number. You can only enter numbers. Let's see if you remember once it loads. Question number 31. As we all know, maybe. Yes. As we all know, you can measure it many ways, however you choose to. But how many minutes are in 1 year? How many minutes are in 1 year? You're not singing this right now. You named your Cabbage Patch Kid Churchill Ridge.
So just Garbage Pail.
Yeah,
Was
that's
okay,
fine.
right,
Yeah,
all right.
Letitia, you got points
Okay.
for that. Oh, Missy, don't answer with The Office.
Oh, you're right. This is my favorite question.
Thank you. Some trivia about, who was it, Missy, that said The Office? Apparently, Steve Carell didn't know they were going to do that when they do that.
Oh,
Yeah, they told him that he was going to go into the conference room and Andy was going to be there and just say something. And so
That
he
gives me
walked in.
chills.
Yeah, and he cried. I mean, he was not expecting him to sing that song. All right, the correct answer here, in cups of coffee, 525,600 minutes. 525,600. If you've never seen Rent, I'm sure this question seems asinine and ridiculous. But by far, the most commercial song to come out of Rent repeats this number over and over. So a special number to those of you that enjoy that musical, whether the movie or the Broadway show, or the Fox Live Broadway show. So great job. 68% of you got it. 45 of you still knew this. What? Oh, that's okay. Thanks, Alvin. Is it about love? All right, here we go. We're going to see the final standings. We'll see who's in first, second, third place. If you're in first place, you have won a $25 gift card to Elmhurst Brewing Company. All you have to do is send a message to the Baig of Tricks Entertainment Facebook page, so we can get your information and get you all set up with that. And then join us tonight at 9 o'clock for Game of Thrones trivia. As I've said over and over, even if maybe Game of Thrones isn't your thing, Gina will be here chatting on the YouTube chat. So come hang out. If you have nothing else to do, we'd love to have you. And maybe you hear some questions and it's a show that you'd like to watch. It's on HBO Max, which we just got. All right, here we go. Final standings. In first place, by only 80 points. 80 points. Wacky waving inflatable arm something. Team Cream is in second. A-hole number 1 in third place. Congratulations. Everybody else's scores are going to rotate through. John H., Game of Thrones is at 9 o'clock. 9
little avatar.
p.m. Oh, yeah, I see a little... Wait,
Yeah.
is it Tyrion? Yeah, it is
It's
Tyrion. 9 p.m. Central, so just about 46 minutes. Hope to see you there, John, and everybody else. Christiane, yeah, third place. Great job. Got 8th. My wife was 4th. Stupid internet speed. Oh, sorry. Oh, Rich beat me by 4 points. Did I hear a niner? All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Come back. Join us at 9 o'clock p.m. Central for Game of Thrones trivia. Or tomorrow night, 8 o'clock for our DuPage Pads trivia fundraiser. We hope to see you then. All right. Thanks, everybody. Al, no problem. We'll see you tomorrow or next week, Al. Thanks so much for being here. Al and Nancy. We'll see you guys next time. Bye. Have a good night.